Homer's The Odyssey is a masterpiece of Greek literature, an epic tale of adventure, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. The story follows Odysseus, king of Ithaca, on his 10-year journey to return home after the Trojan War. Along the way, he faces gods, monsters, and immense challenges, making the Odyssey not just a tale of survival, but also a profound exploration of human determination and the longing for home. The epic begins after the Trojan War has ended. Odysseus, a brilliant and cunning leader, has yet to return to Ithaca. Meanwhile, his home is in turmoil. His wife, Penelope, is besieged by suitors who assume Odysseus is dead. They feast on his wealth and pressure Penelope to remarry. His son, Telemachus, is now a young man struggling to assert himself in a kingdom teetering on the edge of chaos. The gods, observing this drama from Mount Olympus, take sides. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, is Odysseus's staunch ally, while Poseidon, the god of the sea, harbors a deep grudge against him. At the story's outset, Odysseus is stranded on the island of Ogygia, held captive by the nymph Calypso, who has fallen in love with him. For 7 long years, Odysseus longs to return home. Finally, Zeus, king of the gods, intervenes at Athena's urging and orders Calypso to release him. With a raft and provisions, Odysseus sets out, but Poseidon, seeking revenge for past wrongs, wrecks his raft in a violent storm. Odysseus washes ashore on the island of the Phaeacians, where he is welcomed and shares the story of his incredible journey. The tale begins with his departure from Troy. First, he and his men encounter the lotus eaters, whose flowers cause those who eat them to forget their homes and desires. Odysseus rescues his crew and sails on, only to face the Cyclops Polyphemus. Trapped in the giant's cave, Odysseus uses his wits to blind the Cyclops and escape. However, his pride leads him to reveal his name as they flee, prompting Polyphemus to call on his father Poseidon to curse Odysseus. From there, the journey grows increasingly perilous. The crew visits Aeolus, keeper of the winds, who gifts Odysseus a bag containing all the winds needed to guide them home. When the bag is opened prematurely by his curious crew, disaster strikes, blowing them far off course. They then encounter the Laestrygonians, a race of cannibal giants who destroy much of Odysseus's fleet. Survivors reach the island of Circe, a powerful sorceress. She turns Odysseus's men into swine, but with the help of the god Hermes, Odysseus resists her magic. He convinces Circe to restore his men and stays on her island for a year. Eventually, she advises him to journey to the underworld to seek the prophet Tiresias, who reveals how he might return home and warns him of future trials, including the sacred cattle of the sun god Helios. As they continue, Odysseus and his crew face the sirens, whose enchanting song lures sailors to their deaths. Plugging their ears with beeswax, they sail safely past. Next, they navigate the Straits of Scylla, a 6-headed monster, and Charybdis, a deadly whirlpool. Despite his best efforts, Odysseus loses more men in these treacherous waters. Disaster strikes when his crew, ignoring his warnings, slaughters the sacred cattle of Helios. In punishment, Zeus unleashes a storm that destroys their ship. Only Odysseus survives, drifting to Ogygia, where his story began. With the help of the Phaeacians, Odysseus finally returns to Ithaca disguised as a beggar by Athena to assess the situation. He finds his palace overrun with suitors and his loyal wife Penelope cleverly stalling their advances. Telemachus, returning from his own journey to seek news of his father, reunites with Odysseus, and together they plot to reclaim their home. The climax comes when Penelope announces a contest. Whoever can string Odysseus's great bow and shoot an arrow through 12 axe heads will win her hand. None of the suitors succeed. Then the disguised Odysseus steps forward, strings the bow with ease, and reveals his identity. With Telemachus and a few loyal servants, he slays the suitors in a fierce battle, reclaiming his home. In the aftermath, Penelope tests Odysseus one final time by mentioning their bed, which he crafted from a living olive tree. His intimate knowledge of its construction proves his identity, and they are joyfully reunited. With Athena's intervention, peace is restored between Odysseus and the families of the slain suitors, bringing the epic to a close. At its heart, the Odyssey is a story about the enduring power of love, loyalty, and perseverance. It is not just an adventure, but a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome even the greatest challenges. Odysseus's journey reminds us that no matter how far we wander or how great the odds, the longing for home and the determination to reach it can lead us to triumph. Enjoyed the video? Like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for your support.